Monday we have been going live, to stay in touch with people and help them, have the adult time they need on a Monday night and really just dive in and talk about relationships because, we all home. We all got to relearn each other. When we have all this time together, we all got to, rediscover what made us friends, what made us family members, what made us, partners, romantic partners, things of that nature, and what made us close in the first place. And this time will make or break you. It's definitely one of them times that would definitely make or break you. So, we gonna pop in on Mondays. I know we go an hour and a half because we want to give people time. We don't always make the hour and a half, but we want to give that extra half hour leeway just in case we, get really in depth in the discussion. Everybody's really engaged, and we want to, give that extra half hour. But if we're done in an hour, we're done in an hour. So, but
I want to add.
now we're popping in just to, say hi and go live and really see what people are doing and have, a small dialogue to talk about, what's going on and the things we're reflecting on, just to give people a understanding of, the type of discussions you can have. And, one of the things I was reflecting on is the
Well,
fact that
before you reflect, I would like to
I
add
knew you
on.
was jumping in. I knew
Yeah,
you
well,
was jumping in.
no, because you
You
said
like
you said
up.
that
Like
your pauses are a little long, so I thought you
they
was.
are
But
long, but
anyway,
we're not trying to.
but anyway, as I want to say that you said that you have to reconnect with people and you have to relearn somebody. You should want to relearn people. You should want to reconnect.
You're right.
You don't have to. You should make a choice. And because we are home together and because things are not normal and we're spending a lot of time with each other, it would be in the best interest of the relationship for us to relearn each other in this because we're spending so much time together. There's
Definitely,
no breaks.
I would agree.
So now you can reflect.
I would agree 100%. So one of the things I realized is anytime me and my 2-year-old son is spending time together, he's he's picking up the phone, and if I pick up the phone, he's like making sure that I have he has my undivided attention. And it made me think how so many people take that for granted, but he's fighting for he's fighting for what he feels he deserves. He's fighting for what he feels his worth is. And it reminds me, so I'm like, okay, let me put down my phone, let me focus on what activity we're working on, and re-engage. And I feel it's the same way with relationships. Like we need to really people need to really start speaking up and really honoring what they're worth. You get what I'm saying? So that was one of the things I've been reflecting on, and one little instance allowed me to see how to build strong relationships going forward, and how even a 2-year-old can advocate for itself, and how we have to respect our children. So we should do the same with our adult partners and friends. When we're engaged, we should be fully engaged, tune everything out, and really start building. When we're talking, really start building a foundation of our relationship is all about undivided attention.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. Because we are living in a different time right now and we are spending a lot of time with each other, we take before when the issue for us not really connecting was time, right? Because everyone's hustling to work or taking care of the kids, cooking, cleaning, and fitting so much into a 24 hours, which, about 8 or 9 of those hours you're sleeping, but the other part of the day you're hustling and bustling, making things work, going from point A to B to C to D. But now everyone is centralized, and it is really important to know when to pick up your phone, when to put it down, when to spend that family time, when to veg out and stream movies, when to cook together, because before any of this happened, we really took advantage of those opportunities. Now we can't say we don't have the time. Like for me, like I used to always have, I wouldn't say my excuse, but a big portion of my day was working.
Definitely.
Now I don't have to work. Now I don't have work. So so now that I don't have work, it's what's filling in that gap. Am I sitting on the couch feeling sorry for myself, or am I, really getting to know my family on a different level? Am I spending the time that I would never been able to spend if I was working? And I think those are the things that we need to think about, because again, no one ever thought that we would be in a situation like this. And now that we are, we should really take full advantage of that and and stop taking things for granted.
Definitely. We, like, obviously with less time, we should be really focused on, our partners, focused
Yeah,
on
absolutely.
our friends, focused on our personal lives, and really indulging in our personal lives. We shouldn't use the fact that we have work to not really truly engage, because we're spending less time. So we need, in that small amount of time, we need to really focus in, and we really need to maintain and strengthen our relationship. So with this time, we do have the time to reboot, build better habits, and still take that time to yourself. When y'all can go to the corners of the house or whatever, wherever y'all at, y'all can go to your own corners, take that time. But at the same time, you need to understand how important all the people around you are, and this is the time to do so. So we always building and working on how to build better, equal, and healthy relationships, and how to teach people to build equal and healthy relationships. But we just want y'all to know every day we're going through the process as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we're engaged and we're arguing like we were, going back and forth like we were in the beginning of this, in this beginning of this live. But I think everybody definitely, I'm not even saying I think everybody should, really look at their priorities. And I think start the discussion by really looking at what's your priority. And if your phone is your number one priority on your list, and be honest, like, what do you really always, what do you hold as a priority? Like, I want y'all to say, what's your priorities, the priorities you think your priorities are, and what's the priorities you actually acting on?
Yeah, that's
See
really
if they
important.
match.
Yeah,
Definitely
that
see if they match.
well, that's really important because a lot of people say that their priorities are one thing, but in action they show something totally different. So I think that that's important too, that when you are listing out your priorities, you should really keep in mind the things that you actually are doing versus the things that you think you're doing, and the actions behind it. I think that's really important as well. I think another exercise that you guys could do is talk about deal breakers and see how that is aligned within your relationship. And are you living those principles daily? So the things that you would never deal with or never want to deal with, are you actually dealing with them in some aspect of your relationship? I think
Definitely.
those are really important as well to talk about.
So, we just wanted to pop in real fast, give everybody food for thought, bring everybody up to speed on things that may be going on with us, seeing how we handling, this trying time, this hardship. And, we're not really looking at it as a hardship, because it's a time we can now really engage and build strong relationships. I understand we all have issues, we all have problems, we all have bills to pay. Bills might not be getting paid, but don't use your problems as an excuse to disconnect. Use your problems as an excuse to reconnect and see how y'all can work through it together. So, that's what that's what we wanted the message we wanted to
But
send.
but
Go
before
ahead, Jerry. Go ahead.
before you wrap up, I want everyone to know that we because of the economic crisis that we're facing right now, we slashed our prices. So if anyone needs any type of support, whether that's accountable parenting, friends and partners, one-on-one, or any group sessions, we slashed our prices. You could check them out
Friends and
on
couples, because we
huh?
all partners. Friends and couples, because we all
Friends and
partners
couples.
in
Or
life.
did you said friends or couples or friends and partners?
Friends and couples, because we all partners in life.
You're right. So friends and
Friends,
couples.
definitely.
And we have group sessions as well that we slashed our prices. So if there's a group of friends that you guys are tuning in on Zoom to watch movies, have happy hour, virtual happy hours, you can actually sign on with us, and we can actually help you we can help you sort through something. So
Definitely navigate through your relationships
yeah,
in a healthy and equal way.
so check out our website. It's on www. I sound so old, right? AccountableLove.com/workshops, and it'll take you to the link, and you can see a description. You can read the description for every session that we offer, but you can also purchase on our website as well. So we're here for you. We know that this is
A trying
a
time.
trying time and it's hard for everyone. And it's nothing is more unsettling than knowing,
In the unknown.
yeah,
Nothing's
than the
more
unknown.
unsettling
And
than the unknown. But
we
this
don't
is
know
what
when this is going
everybody
to end.
this is what everybody's learning what faith is. You
Yeah,
leap, you do what you have to do, and you come up with plans and you execute them and you live them. So,
absolutely.
enjoy. We hope y'all enjoyed this.
Stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. Wash your hands, practice social distancing, and really work on your relationships because you're going to need them more now than ever.
Definitely. All right. Enjoy.
Bye.